Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be diving into the dramatic rise and fall of internet star Haliey Welch, better known as the viral Tuah girl. We'll go through the viral moment that turned her into an internet sensation, which then led to her attempting to create a cryptocurrency empire, and then accusations of scamming fans and potential legal trouble. And you may have seen about this Tuah thing in the media, so this is just a quick video summarising everything that happened in a nutshell. All that and more coming up in today's video, so let's get started. As we know, the internet loves viral moments, and one of the most bizarre and impactful recent examples of this is Haliey Welch, who's now widely recognised as the Tuah girl. Haliey is a 21-year-old originally from a small town named Belfast, Tennessee, and her rise to fame was unexpected and meteoric. Before her internet stardom, Haliey worked at a spring factory, but her life took a dramatic turn when she appeared in a street interview on the YouTube channel Tim and D TV in June 2024. During the interview, Haliey was asked, "What's one move in bed that drives men crazy every time?" And she gave a funny and unexpected response, which described spitting and then giving a man oral sex.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk to and spit on that thing. You get me? Hawk to and spit on it. Spit on it.
Her answer struck a chord with viewers, and the video quickly amassed millions of views. The phrase Tuah also became a viral catchphrase, cementing Haliey as an internet sensation almost overnight. Initially, Haliey found herself overwhelmed by the attention, describing it as a hectic whirlwind, and she apparently stayed home for 2 weeks because she was too embarrassed to go out and face her sudden fame. At first, there were internet rumours that Haliey worked as a school teacher and that she got fired as a result of the meme, which had an adult undertone. But she said in an interview later on that this is not true because she would be too young to work as a teacher as she's only 21 years old, and she confirmed that she worked in a spring factory, as in a factory that makes metal springs. And although Haliey was nervous at first due to her newfound fame, she eventually embraced it and she left her job to become an influencer. She hired a management team and launched herself into the world of influencers, which included merchandise and then growing a massive social media following. She was soon collaborating with brands, appearing on popular podcasts, and she even appeared on stage at a Zach Bryan concert. Her story captivated millions of people, not only because of her candidness, but also because of her relatability. And for a moment, Haliey became the epitome of internet fame. However, this rise to fame would soon lead her down a path filled with controversy, particularly tied to her foray into cryptocurrency, which eventually brought legal trouble and tarnished her reputation. Let's talk more about that now. In December 2024, Haliey announced the launch of Coin, a cryptocurrency designed to bring her fans closer together while creating opportunities for financial freedom. Haliey described the token as a fun and rewarding way to engage with her community while building wealth together. Hawk was launched on the Solana blockchain, which is known for its speed and low transaction costs, which seemed like an ideal platform. Haliey promised that her team had taken steps to prevent any type of manipulation that often plagues new types of cryptocurrency, and her fans responded really enthusiastically. Within the first 20 minutes of trading, Coin's market capitalization hit $500 million. Haliey celebrated this online, thanking her fans for their trust and their support. But it didn't take long for people to uncover that it was not all that it seemed. The excitement surrounding Coin quickly turned into panic. Less than 2 hours after it launched, the token's value plummeted by over 90%, and many fans lost a significant amount of money. Blockchain analysis revealed troubling patterns. Reports showed that a small group of wallets controlled a huge amount of Hawk's supply, up to 90%, according to Cointelegraph. These wallets sold off large quantities of tokens shortly after the launch, causing the token's value to collapse. These types of practices are often called rug pulls or pump and dump schemes, and they involve creators or insiders profiting at the expense of investors. Pump and dump schemes typically happen when a group of people artificially inflate the price of a crypto coin or token by promoting it heavily to the public, often using social media or other channels to generate hype. And then, once the price of the coin is inflated and investors have bought into the currency, the promoters quickly sell off their holdings, causing the price to crash. The people behind the scheme often profit from the initial increase, while the investors who bought in are later left with worthless assets. In this case, Haliey denied any wrongdoing, stating that neither she nor her team had sold tokens. She argued that sniping, which is a common tactic where traders buy large volumes of tokens and then dump it, was to blame for the crash. However, critics pointed out several red flags. Haliey's team had marketed Hawk Coin aggressively, and they apparently failed to provide clear disclaimers about the risks involved. And on top of that, the anti-sniping measures that Haliey had talked about were deemed by experts to be ineffective. One particularly damaging revelation came from blockchain sleuths who identified wallet addresses linked to Haliey's project, and these addresses had engaged in trading activity consistent with insider manipulation. One of the more notable responses to this controversy came from CoffeeZilla, who is a prominent YouTuber with millions of subscribers and is known for exposing scams and fraudulent practices, particularly with celebrities and influencers. In a detailed video, which I'll link to in the description, CoffeeZilla broke down the troubling aspects of Hawk's launch, highlighting the concentration of token supply in a few wallets and the rapid sell-off that decimated its value. CoffeeZilla criticised Haliey's lack of transparency and accountability, suggesting that she might have been aware of the scheme's exploitative structure. He analysed on-chain data to demonstrate patterns consistent with other alleged crypto scams, and pointed out how the Hawk token mirrored behaviours of past rug pulls. In fact, CoffeeZilla confronted Haliey about it during a Twitter Space Live discussion. However, after a while, CoffeeZilla was muted, and this further fueled speculation about whether Hawk was indeed a scam and was trying to cover it up.
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What CoffeeZilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the f are you on?
And how involved was she really? And how much money is she making from all this? What's her cut? I just got muted.
Also, later in the Twitter Spaces, Haliey said that she was going to bed and left the chat early. CoffeeZilla's video gained widespread attention, racking up millions of views within days, and this further cemented public opinion against Haliey and intensified calls for legal action. For many fans, the financial loss of this Hawk scheme was apparently devastating. Social media platforms were inundated with posts from angry investors. Some social media users shared stories saying that they had lost their entire life savings by investing in this scheme, hoping to make more money, although many of these claims are of course unverified. But in general, many of Haliey's fans accused her of betraying their trust and called her a scammer. The backlash only intensified, and hashtags such as #HawkScam and #HawkGate trended for days, with once loyal fans turning on Haliey, accusing her of greed and exploitation. Amid the growing controversy, Haliey issued a series of statements on Twitter defending herself and the Hawk project. She maintained that her intentions were genuine and that she had no control over the market forces that led to the crash. But these responses didn't really seem to reduce people's anger. Several prominent crypto analysts weighed in, arguing that Haliey's lack of expertise and oversight made her complicit in the failure, and legal trouble soon followed after that for Haliey. Multiple law firms announced investigations into Hawk Coin, including Berwick Law, which is a New York-based law firm that specializes in security fraud. The firm alleged that Hawk's launch violated US security laws by failing to disclose material risks to investors. Additionally, complaints were allegedly filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, which has been cracking down recently on celebrity-endorsed cryptocurrencies. Legal experts have now suggested that Haliey could face significant penalties, including fines, criminal charges, and potential jail time if the SEC decides to investigate. And the Hawk coin debacle is not an isolated incident. Over the past few years, there has been a huge surge in celebrity-endorsed cryptocurrency projects, many of which have ended in scandal. For example, back in 2022, Kim Kardashian promoted the cryptocurrency Ethereum Max, which led to a $1.26 million settlement with the SEC. Also, boxer Floyd Mayweather and musician DJ Khaled faced similar penalties for their involvement in unregistered crypto promotions. These cases highlight the risks associated with a largely unregulated world of cryptocurrency, especially when celebrities get involved. For fans, the promise of quick profits often overshadows the dangers, and for influencers, the promise of easy money can lead to poor decisions with potentially serious legal consequences. For Haliey specifically, the fallout has been both personal and professional. Her once loyal fanbase has started to abandon her. Sponsors and brand partners have reportedly distanced themselves from Haliey because of her negative publicity. The legal challenges that Haliey faces could result in significant financial penalties and reputational damage. And even if she avoids criminal charges, the stigma of the Hawk scandal is likely to follow her for years to come. So far, I don't believe any legal action has happened as of yet, so we'll have to wait and see how this case evolves, and whether Haliey will face any legal actions as a result of this in the future. But this case will likely act as a cautionary tale for many other influencers and celebrities, as well as their fans, when thinking of investing in crypto schemes. So there you go, there was a quick video explaining the scandal and controversy of the Hawk Tuah girl, Haliey Welch. Did you know about this story already? And what do you think should happen in these types of situations? Let me know in the comments. If you'd like to get early access to my videos as well as other benefits, please consider subscribing to my Patreon. It just costs a few dollars a month and it really helps support my channel, and I'll leave a link to that in the description. Please make sure you like and comment on this video to help tell the algorithm this is a great video, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel because it really does make a huge difference. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in a future video. Thank you, bye!